Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War the Byzantine campaign. The last time we left off, the Turks were crushed at Ankara. The rebels were crushed at Corinth. And rebels in our lands were vanquished. And that's really just about it. This time, we're going to press on. About 5-6 days ago, I held a vote. What should we do next? The Turks were pretty much pushed out of our lands, and we were looking for a new phase of the campaign to begin. And I asked, what should we do? Should we attack Antioch? Should we invade Egypt, or should we sit and wait and assess what's happening with the whole Mongol situation? The votes were counted and verified, and the winner was invading Egypt. This caused a lot of debate in the forums regarding death traps and overstretching ourselves financially, and that we should prepare for the Mongols. Of course, we will be preparing for the Mongols. Trebizond, Corum, and Iconium, providing us with castles on our borders. Stalwarts in our defence, these places will be. But people still want to see an invasion of Egypt. Now, an invasion of Egypt with forces will require a lot of effort. I agree. And therefore, before we launch any scale attack upon these lands, it is vital that we get a bit of information first. So we are going to have a pre-invasion of the invasion, shall we say. Whilst we are strengthening our borders and preparing for the Mongols, we shall send an army of agents. Priests, assassins and spies will be sent forth into Egypt on boats. We will scout out the lands, use our spies and priests to convert the religion and cause unrest within their lands, and give the Egyptians something to think about. And if there's a few settlements ripe for the picking, then we shall just send in a force that is necessary to deal with the threat, without overextending ourselves. But I feel that the Egyptians will be no pushovers. They are weaker than us, but there will be no pushovers. And apart from that, we're going to be doing other things as well, so we'll get cracking to start with. Mavros is awaiting his troops, so before I do anything else with those, I'm going to just do a couple of things. Now, Mavros is going to be capturing Nicosia, so I'm going to be taking control of the settlement, and I want a priest in there. Down here in Alanya, I'm going to recruit another priest, and that will do for now, and a spy as well, why not? And in Laodicea, the same will be happening, priests and spies, just while we are waiting. And what else am I doing? I'm going mad, that's what I'm doing. A spy. In Dorylium we have spy and priest, yes we do. And in Sinope we have agents already in the lands, apparently doing things. We'll end the turn. A disjointed start to the session, but I think we need to end the turn, take stock of what's going down, and then we can commence today's session. Looks like Antioch are finally closing in on Caesarea. It's taken them long enough. Blimmin' hell. Definitely a bit more cautious after hearing about the tribulations of our former general Evangelos. Explorers Guild, if you must. Alamut surrenders. In the vain hope the Mongols would be merciful, Ruknuddin, Korshar, leader of the deadly Hashashin, surrendered the fortress of assassins to the feared Mongol general. So what you're telling me is the Mongols now have an army of feared assassins as well? Ah, that stands to bode us, to do as well in the long run, doesn't it? Yes. Give them superior horses and superior troops, and also give them superior assassins as well. This Mongol threat, worse than the Black Death. Anyway, now that we've ended the turn, I'm just going to take care of a few odds and ends, namely taking care of a few heretics.
Who has displeased you?
One and two. Brings back memories of the glory days of old Toby the Killer. These guys, nowhere near as competent, but they're trying their best. And that should do us. Down here we have a Turkish spy and a Turkish imam. Two Turkish imams. We can't have those wandering around the place. No, we can't.
What is the name?
His name is...
Who or what am I to dispose of, Lord?
I can't pronounce it.
None. Poison
Oh.
or strangulation. It's
My
a tough decision.
most veteran spy, with exquisite blade, catamite, talents for murder, and everything else, could not assassinate an imam with a 95% chance. You bring shame upon us, you stupid man. Okay. Eminus heading into Heraclea, and he ousts an imam here. Oh no, it's a spy, okay.
Who has displeased you?
Off we go.
Name the
Round
target,
2.
and it shall be removed.
Okay, so there's a few...
Would you like him?
Yes, Lord. We march.
We march.
We shall continue at first light.
Okay, and you?
Who do I face?
In there. And you?
Yes.
Are going to here.
Onward.
Along with you,
Command me.
you,
Strike, my lord.
and you,
Command me.
into there.
Yes, Lord.
A couple of mercenaries, archers. We could do with a couple more archers. We'll take a couple. Horses. Have we got enough horses? We've got enough horses there. I think that should do us, really. Don't want to spend too much on mercenaries. We're only taking down a few poxy rebels, so a couple more just to bolster the numbers.
Your orders?
Comes the fleet.
Command. Yes. We cannot say.
And there we go. So Mavros, with his army, is going to take down Nicosia and bring it into our hands. Now, Mavros, I looked back the other day about Mavros, and I didn't realise that he was a general that was responsible for dispatching of the Venetians. Decorated war veteran. Just thought I'd throw that into the mix. So, that is Mavros done and dusted. All that is left for him to do is to attack Nicosia, starve out the rebels, and capture the city. Apart from that, nothing else to do. Agents, we have 2 priests, one of which is going to commence his journey here, because this is where I will gather the troops, gather the agents that will be the invasion force that goes across to Egypt. They shall spread our religion far and wide. They shall seek out the enemy and cripple their infrastructure.
Your orders, noble one.
So, Prosaunus of Lysica, who has recently captured Corum and converted it into a castle to protect us from the Mongols. Archer militia are weak,
Orders.
as are one extra set of trippers and archers as well. Okay.
Your Majesty.
Going to Sinope to assist
My
with
lord.
public order duties.
We march no further today.
And the castle itself can be upgraded, so we shall do that, and we shall also retrain the troops. The priest shall go inside to preach his business, and the spy, John of Alathine, shall be tasked with heading east to scout out the Mongols. So off you go. Investigating away.
Until morning.
Thank you very much. And we're just waiting patiently for the upgrade of the settlement. Sit back and enjoy the lovely music while I get accustomed. Okay. So Immanes has recently moved into Heraclea, and we shall be rebuilding a merchant's wharf, also upgrade the farming, the church, and the council chambers. The tax rate will be set to normal, and that's taken care of. We're moving down to Dorylium, where the mighty Theodorus, the emperor's brother, the younger brother, is sat presiding. He is recruiting a spy and a diplomat. I have put a spy and a priest. I do apologise. It should have been a diplomat, but never mind, we'll have a priest as well. We shall send the priest down to here to join the agents going to Egypt. Saves us, gives us an extra one that we didn't account for.
Who is to disappear today? The problem. Who is to disappear today?
Head over this way, will you? In fact,
But of course,
25
I
maybe.
continue tomorrow.
We have one up there, assassin.
Who
We have
has
one down
displeased
here,
you?
assassin. Do we need any more assassins in the mainland? Probably not.
Orders.
Maybe send him down as
The
well.
problem. What is the name?
Bit of extra support.
My lord, I must rest
We have
here.
one spy here who was spying in here. Spying on Caesarea, keeping an eye on the situation. But seeing as he is furthest east, he shall head here as well.
As you wish.
So whilst this guy is
I'm
spying
done for today.
in the easterly direction, he shall be spying in a sort of south easterly direction, heading towards Baghdad. And then the third spy that we will be sending this way, because there will be 3 spies going eastwards, will head down into the Holy Lands. So that should give us some coverage of most of the eastern areas as best we can, to get an eye on the situation. So he's going that way, right? Excellent stuff. So one spy, one diplomat, and a watchtower. Yes, indeed, a watchtower is required here,
Noble lord,
because in his northernmost lands there is a little bit of a lack of line of sight, round about here. So there you go.
establishing a tireless watch here, lord. We march.
And in Doralium itself, the tax rate is going to be risen to normal, to assist with funding the bolstering of our defences on the east to prepare for any potential Mongol invasions. But apart from that, everything is hunky-dory. Doo-doo-doo. The spy is ready, and he shall go eastwards. He shall go eastwards and join his brethren here.
I will hide until morning.
So that should be the 3 spies that should take care of scouting out the Mongols. The diplomat shall go east as well, because we are going to try and negotiate a peace deal. It's probably going to be fruitless, but we shall try our best,
Who has this
should they
place
stray
here?
too close. So that's that sorted. Moving on to Commonus, who is moving north,
Your
back into
orders, number
Paleocastron.
one.
And we shall recruit... What shall we recruit? A spy. And they shall go here and replace the spy that was originally scouting out Caesarea. That will be fine.
Let me
Asamopolis.
strike, my lord.
The prince, no less. Going to build ballista tower stables and archery range. Retrain his troops
Who do I face?
after merging.
Your Majesty.
And prepare the castle for maximum defences. Amorium is going to be a pivotal city in our army of agents. First of all, we are going to recruit at this place a spy and an assassin. The tax rate here shall stay the same, and nothing else to construct. Panagiotis Melessus, housed currently in this air. Cancelling these 2 buildings. The tax rate will be raised to high to fund the war efforts at the detriment of his people. And he's going to counter that with extra spear militia, city watch and blacksmith. 881 left to spend. Alexios recently captured Ankara. We're going to have one more spy which can assist in this general vicinity. And then apart from that, it's going to be a town hall, a town watch, and a market. Maristikos recently capturing Alanya. Expensive mercenary troops no longer required and are a drain on our resources. Therefore they will be disbanded forthwith. The tax rate of the place will be raised to high. Extra money for us is always a bonus. 2 sets of spear militia. a leather tanner for the construction, and recruitment. Priest, assassin, and spy to assist with our army of agents down in the south. And that leaves us with our friend Vlasios Paphlagonia, some fancy name, some such. Personally going to go out here and put some watchtowers on the borders.
Yes, Lord. Building a watchtower.
Brighten up the place.
Yes,
It's looking a bit drab, you know. And then we're going to disband the archer militia because they are pretty poor, and we have better. And the Greek flamethrowers. And then we're going to start recruiting 4 sets of archers. Thank you very much.